God, am I the only one who misses Nathan? I miss Nathan from season three. I really didn't see anything that stood out for me from the people that came in. The first sort of 10 participants. But hey, it could be early days. Hey there, it's Valerie again. Welcome back to my channel. In this episode, I'll be reviewing Too Hot to Handle, season four, episode one. So in this episode, the introduction is they have these people that are brought to this house in the Caribbean, with the under the false pretense that they're entering a show called Wild Love, and so they have Mario Lopez there to act as the host of the show, and I found it interesting that I guess because I don't quite get why they needed Mario Lopez and all this ruse. I guess it's because they wanted the people to get very comfortable and get to know one another. That way they could, be tempted before they found out that they're actually on a temptation show whereby they were not allowed to do anything. So they were told they're on World Love. They were going to be participating in various tasks, and I don't know what the tasks were going to be, but then it was just a ruse anyway. And so they got to introduce the participants. First, we had Britain and Dominic. Dominic is from Colorado. Britain is from Hawaii. And Britain says she's a sex addict. Her name is Britain, but not spelled the same way as the country. And Dominic is a software engineer. They looked very beautiful and stunning. So I really hope they managed to create a connection with someone, but there was nothing standoutish about them. Next, we met Creed, who's from Perth, Australia. His accent obviously is his selling point, and I think that's what he was hoping would work out for him. We then met Kayla, who's from LA. Um, I don't understand the boys' fascination with Kayla. For me, there's nothing about her stands out. I think she's just like any other girl. So I don't understand why the guys were so impressed by her and why they were all going after her. But then that's just me. Then we met someone else from Hawaii, James, and Nick from Michigan. And so Nick came across very zen. I've forgotten the name of the guy from Hawaii last season who was always meditating out there and always doing his own, nature thing. So I guess that's what they were aiming for. And then we have from Amsterdam, we have Joanne. I don't know how you pronounce her name, sorry. Joanne, I think it is. She is stunning. And from the moment she walks on, you can tell that Nick is smitten by this girl. And I think that's going to be his temptation, finding a way of keeping himself away from her because he couldn't take his eyes away from her. And he told everybody when everybody was sitting down, the guys were sitting down and talking about who they wanted, that was his choice. He didn't waver from that. He didn't have a plan B or plan C. He said, my pick is Joanna, and I think that's who he's going to pursue. And then we met Seb. He's from Glasgow, UK. Um, well, Seb says he's a race car driver, and when he grew up, he wasn't that good looking, so he had to learn to talk a lot. So that's his selling point. Although now he feels he's improved and looks better looking than he did as a kid. We met Sophie. She's from Brighton in the UK as well. Um, Sophie comes. I don't understand why she's on the show. She's a very good looking girl, but she comes across as very quiet. I don't know. Maybe it's just first impressions, but first impressions she comes across as very quiet, as fish out of water. Hopefully she'll settle down, and one of the guys will be interested in her. And then, last but not least, enters Nigel from New Jersey. And you could see all the girls are taken by him, their excitement. Um, Joanna says, she had said Michael B. Jordan is her ideal man. So as soon as she saw Nigel, I think he's the next best thing. And she had her sights set on him, and he is the one she was going to go after. And then when the guys sat down to sort of discuss the girls and who they were likely to pursue, as I said, Nick said his was Joanna. And then the other four boys, it was surprising that, Seb, James, uh, Nigel, and Creed all said they wanted Kayla. And it's like, what's so standout about Kayla? I don't get it. What is it about Kayla that they all like and they're all hoping to pursue? All the other girls are stunning, so I didn't get why they were all taken by Kayla. I think it became more of I want to win. It was more of a challenge as to see who was going to win amongst the guys. I don't think all of them are as attracted to her as they made out, and I'm surprised that nobody said Dominic because I think she's stunning. So the boys decided to pursue Kayla. Initially, when they first got there, James made the move to sort of call, as soon as they asked Kayla what her guy was, and she said, tall, dark, and handsome. He pulled her aside but didn't pour her a drink, which was a bit rude. And then Nigel made the first move. He went for Kayla, had a conversation with Kayla, and then kissed Kayla. And Kayla had to go and tell Joanna because she knew Joanna had said this was the guy she was after. So she had to tell her that she had kissed him. And then I thought it was sneaky of Seb. I thought Seb was very sneaky in the sense that he knew that Nick wanted was hoping to go after Joanna, and yet he went after her and immediately played the game so that he could kiss her first. And it's like that was, he broke the bro code. In my opinion, bro code was broken there. I don't think it was right. Um, and then all after, going around the villa and seeing sort of what the bank, what the residents looked like, they were then given, and all this, people getting to know one another took place. They then found out that they were going to be participating in their first task, and I think it was too early. I think they should have left them to tempt them a bit more, but maybe they were afraid that if they left them to go to sleep, then someone was definitely going to go there. So that's why I think they had to reveal that, they are on Too Hot to Handle. Is there anyone that stands out for me in this season thus far? I don't think so. I don't think so. We'll see. I don't think so. So they went and then they got to meet Alana the Corn, and it was revealed that they were on Too Hot to Handle, and you could see their faces just drop. And I think some of them were wishing that I wish I had done something before we came to participate in this challenge. Because someone was saying, "Oh, I didn't even get to masturbate before, we began all this." It's like, seriously, is it that deep? Is it, Anyway, as someone has confessed that they're a sex addict, so I guess it is what it is. Um, it was an okay first episode. Do I think there's anyone who stands out in the season? Not yet. Not yet. I don't think so. I don't think so. I think James's thing is just going to continue to be to pull Kayla aside for a drink. Even though I think he might take a step back now that Nigel has sort of kissed her first and is now looking around to see who else to go after. And this is what I said in my previous reviews that I don't get why on these dating shows why everybody pursues the same person. There's four other girls there. Why not pursue somebody who's not being chased after? I don't get why Seb had to run and chase Jameer when he knew somebody was interested in her. I think he should have gone for the other three girls. I don't think he's Dominic's type. Maybe he should have gone after Sophie or he should have gone after Britain, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But at the moment, do I think any of them are attracted to one another? I don't think so. I don't think so. Anyway, thanks guys for watching. See you next time. Bye everyone.